We started with 10 and we're down to 3. It's the semifinals of the Trump cabinet spinner battle. 3 great candidates left. It's Scott Bessent, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and Marco Rubio. There's only room for 2 of them in the finals next week, so how do we get there? Well, we're going to see what the spinner has to say. The lowest total is going to fall short. I don't know who it's going to be. Maybe we'll head to a spinoff. Maybe it'll be an upset. There's no redos, no excuses. We're going to get started with the first state, Alaska. 3 electoral votes. Here comes the first spin in the semifinals. It's going to be number 1, Secretary of the Treasury, Scott Bessent. Spin number 2 is Hawaii. This is going to put Robert F. Kennedy Jr. into the lead. Number 2, here comes Washington, 12 votes. And right on the line already, but Kennedy picking them up next, Oregon. And back to number 1, Scott Bessent. How about California? This is the state that has all the electoral votes, 54 of them. That could change anybody's game. It has been the home state of Kennedy Rubio, the only one without any votes. Let's do the spin. This is number 1, Scott Bessent. He's got a nice lead, but he's not safe. Let's do Nevada next. 6 of them. Bessent, 3 in a row. How about Idaho? 4 electoral votes. Here's the spin. And look at Bessent go. He's got 4 consecutive states. Can he get 5? Here comes Utah. Yep, that's 5 in a row for Bessent. Let's see if he does 6. Here's Arizona. And it's going to be Marco Rubio this time. He makes his first appearance here in the semifinals. Let's do Montana next. 4 EVs. Rubio coming in with back-to-back states. How about Wyoming? That is the next spin. And it's Rubio now with a streak of 3. How about Colorado? Who's gonna get him? Kennedy. He's picking up his 3rd state. How about New Mexico? Land of Enchantment for Marco Rubio. Time for North Dakota. 3 EVs for Kennedy. Number 2. Here's South Dakota next. And looks like Scott Bessent. He's going to be up to 84. How about Nebraska at large? And the first spin in the Cornhusker state is coming to Marco Rubio. Here's the 1st congressional district. And that's coming to Kennedy. Now it's CD, number 2. And number 2 again, Kennedy. Here's the 3rd district. And closing out this state is Scott Bessent. Next, Kansas. 6 electoral votes. That's a half dozen coming to Marco Rubio. And now Kennedy and Rubio tied with 31. Bessent far out ahead. Lots of time to go. Next is Oklahoma. And lucky 7 for Bessent. He's got him. Next, Texas, 40 votes. Pretty big spin here. Bessent looking to open up a massive lead. Let's do it. It's not going to be Bessent. It's Marco Rubio, number 3. Now Kennedy trailing. Let's see what happens next. Minnesota, 10 electoral votes. Marco Rubio. Next, Iowa. The Hawkeye State has another half dozen. And these are coming to Scott Bessent, number 1. Missouri is next. And claiming these is Marco Rubio. Next, Arkansas. Who's going to snatch these 6 EVs? That's coming to Scott Bessent. He's the first one into triple digits. Next, Louisiana. And the spinner says number 2, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Let's see if he has any momentum. Let's do Wisconsin next. The Badger State is coming to Kennedy. He's got 2 in a row. How about Illinois? 19 of them. And it's going to be number 1, Bessent. Michigan, 15 electoral votes. Pretty good chunk coming to Kennedy. Number 2, next state, Indiana. They've got 11 more. Who's going to get them? Scott Bessent. He's got them. Next, Kentucky. The Bluegrass State is coming to Marco Rubio. Next, the Volunteer State, that is Tennessee. Its 11 votes are coming to Bessent. How about Mississippi? Number 3, we've got Rubio, over 100. Alabama is the next spin. The spinner is looking at Bessent, number 1. His chances of going to the final look pretty good at this point. Kennedy's still behind, but next, let's do Florida. 30 votes, Rubio's home state. This is a big spin. Let's do it. This is number 3, Rubio. He wins his home state. Now Kennedy is going to start to feel a little bit of pressure. Let's head up the East Coast. We've got Georgia next. The Peach State is coming to Marco Rubio, number 3. Next, South Carolina. This is Bessent's home state. And it is going to be won by Bessent. How about North Carolina? 16 of them. That is number 2, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He needs more than that, though. Let's keep going. Ohio. The Buckeye State is coming to Marco Rubio. Now Rubio ahead of Bessent. Let's go east into the Mountain State, West Virginia. 4 electoral votes. Kennedy picking these up. Next, Maine at large. 2 votes for Scott Bessent. Next, Maine's first. And it's going to be number 2, Kennedy. How about the 2nd district? That's a 3. It's coming to Rubio. Next, New Hampshire. 4 of them in the Granite State. We've got a 2 here. It's coming to Kennedy. Next door, Vermont. Only 3 of them. And Kennedy back to back. But the next state is the one he's really going to want to win. It's New York. 28 of them. He's trailing. He needs to pick up this state. Let's do the spin. That's a slow one. It could be Kennedy, number 2. He is picking it up. So he stays in this thing, but he still trails. It's starting to get intense now. Let's do Massachusetts next. 11 votes in the Bay State. There's a much bigger spin. And Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he's done it 4 consecutive states. He trails Bessent by 34. If he actually comes all the way back, that would be massive. Let's keep going. Connecticut is next. Lucky 7. Number 3, Rubio, Rhode Island, the Ocean State. This one is coming to Rubio again. Next, New Jersey. 14 votes. Who's going to get them? Kennedy needs them. But they're coming to Bessent, number 1. And at this point, I think Kennedy actually has to win out to tie Bessent. So it's not looking good here for RFK Jr., but he did just win 4 in a row. Maybe he does it again. Let's see what happens next on Delaware. 3 votes. And that is a 2. Kennedy, he's picking them up. How about next door, Maryland? 10 votes. And it's going to be number 2 again for Kennedy. He's slowly clawing his way back, but he's got to keep doing it. We've got D.C. next. 3 electoral votes. That is coming to Bessent. He regains the lead from Rubio. And it looks like there's no longer enough votes for Kennedy to catch Rubio. So I think it's the end of the line for Kennedy, but let's see what happens on Pennsylvania. We've got 19 of them. This is almost a 3-way tie. Well, not any longer. We've got Bessent picking the state up. He's at 201. Final spin, Virginia. And Bessent here with a late surge. So the semifinals are over. The winner here is Scott Bessent with 214. Second place, Marco Rubio with 180. Third, it is Robert F. Kennedy Jr. with 144. He had a pretty good run. He cooled off just a little bit too much west of the Mississippi. He laid the groundwork for a comeback, but it fell a little bit short. So that is it for Kennedy. He's going to finish in 3rd place. Not too bad at all. But the finals are set between Scott Bessent and Marco Rubio. That's going to take place next week. Either one of them could win it. But for now, let me know in the comments. Are you super sad about Kennedy going out in this round? Did you have Bessent or Rubio from the very beginning? What do you think of this map? Let me know down below on your way out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to help support the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the finals.